Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Fiery Moon here to do the daily oracle reading for July 29th, 2021. Let's see what's going on and the energy of the collective for today. Let's see what messages need to come through. To the energy for today. Let's see. What messages do we need for the collective? Everyone is enjoying this Leo season so far. Let's just see what's going on. See what the story is for today. Know that energy, vice versa, are interchangeable. Masculine and feminine is just energy, has nothing to do with gender or sex. And time and energy is fluid, so this could be energy that may have already passed for you, energy you may presently be going through, or energy that may be to come. Just know your timeline. And importantly, know your story. And as I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. So, bottom of the deck, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So again, this energy is here, which is the sacral chakra, the chakra that, wills your power, or that houses your, passion, willpower, desires, your this sexual energy. I almost feel like there may be like, and also like the hub of your creativity. So for some of you, especially coming out with contract up under that, which is like the justice card in this deck, this could be, in regards to work for some of you. You guys already know person, place, or thing. Just place it where it fits for you. But it could be, the passion or desire, to follow, a different, I almost feel like, a career path that is passionate to you, something that excites you. For some of you, it could be, a relationship, but it says contract, so it's like a contractual agreement, whether that's with a job, a person, a thing, with yourself. Take it how it resonates. I also feel like for some of you, this could be, you could be going through the energy of balancing out your sacral chakra. Or there's a need to, because with patience up under that, I feel like, it's, either divine timing to go after that person, place, or thing that, what is the name of that song? It's Alicia Keys and Maxwell. The Fire We Make is the song that, they just gave me. Something or someone, it's a fire between the two of you, and it's like it's time for you to, like almost step into it, is what I feel. But let's see what comes out. What messages do we need for today? What messages do we need in regards to the energy for the collective today? So what we have out is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, and adjacent possibilities, which the 5th chakra is the throat chakra. The adjacent possibilities is like the 7 of Cups. And coming out up under that, we have the woman holding a coin. She's coming out in the same position that she came out in yesterday. Then we have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and the man holding a coin, which is the solar plexus chakra and the King of Pentacles energy. And coming out up under that, we have deceit. And then we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, which is the 3rd eye chakra. And we have rest and rejuvenation. Bottom of the deck, we have, wow, the king, the man holding the heart as well as the woman holding the heart, which is both the king and queen of cups. And then up under that, we have the 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel, which is the crown chakra. So clearly, we have 2 true pairs out here on the board. The man and woman holding a coin and the man and woman holding a heart. And what I'm feeling is that this is almost giving me like, for some reason, like the Lover's card, which is, it could be in regards to like a divinely guided connection, or it could be a decision needing to be made, whether this is to balance out the masculine and energy between you or with someone else. But clearly there are 2 pairs here. So some of you, this could be going on within yourself, and then also playing out with you and another person, place, or thing, whether it's a friend, co-worker, boss, at work, friendships, only you know. But with this overall energy is that I feel like there's a divinely guided connection that is either what you want or it may be about to, you know, come in for you. But it's all based on your decision. And right now, you're in this period of indecision into, you know, how to balance out either within yourself or within this situation or circumstance, however it's playing out for you. Because what I feel with the fifth chakra, which speaks to, you know, communicating, you know, utilizing your voice, speaking, with the throat chakra and adjacent possibilities, there's almost like I feel there's going to be some communication in regards to, you know, either your conflicted emotions, because the adjacent possibilities to me is like the Seven of Cups energy, which could be emotional confusion. It could be having, you know, multiple options and not knowing what to choose, or, you know, we can look deeper and see exactly what it is. But from what I'm just feeling intuitively, like someone is, you know, either ready or wants to communicate, whether it's you to them or them to you, in regards to, you know, their options. And it may be going towards, you know, whoever this is, if this is you or another person, only you know, but it's going towards this woman holding a coin. Because, or, you know, this feminine energy here. Because with the man holding a coin and the which one is it? The third chakra, the solar plexus. The masculine energy here is like, I almost feel like grounded in, or, you know, is moving out of the solar plexus chakra, which I explained yesterday is like the I am. The sun is, you know, it represents the face. It represents, you know, like identity. And from what I'm feeling, it's like this masculine energy, again, is coming into some type of awareness, especially with the sixth chakra, the third eye energy, that being rooted in the solar plexus and really not utilizing, the only way I can put it is the chakras for what they're for. They've been in a place of deceiving themselves, because we do have the deceit card here, which showed itself yesterday. They've been, you know, almost self-sabotaging themselves. And especially with rest and rejuvenation, it's time to heal. Like, it's almost like this masculine energy was making decisions based off of ego. That was an unhealthy ego. But with rest and rejuvenation, it's time to, you know, heal that within themselves. Or they're needing to, you know, heal this situation, to step out of being so practical and get, you know, more emotional, to attract, you know, like the same energy. Or if this is all going on within you, is to bring your masculine and feminine energy into like a more balanced, you know, so you're not coming from ego. You know, it's like, I almost feel like this masculine energy was used to making head over heart decisions, but now it's time to, you know, step into the heart space, because I feel like some type of avoidance or block of the heart space, which, especially with this deceit coming out next to rest and rejuvenation, it's time to like heal that, or, you know, heal the ego. But we can definitely see what this is. So I'm gonna look at the fifth chakra to see what may be being communicated, as that is the first card out. So there's some type of communication or message or information that may be being spoken to you or you to someone. So what's the fifth chakra? Tell me about the fifth chakra. So clarifying the fifth chakra, we have the Journey card, which is almost like the Fool energy, and then we have Patience. So I feel like whoever is communicating in regards to, you know, their options, or, you know, speaking to almost like purge themselves of conflicting feelings and emotions, it's in regards to, you know, possibly leaving, whether it's a person, place, a thing, a job, a relationship, family, friends. It's in regards to, you know, walking away from that energy, choosing a new path. And with Patience here, it is like the Temperance card, like it's being, you know, they're being divinely guided to communicate this. And for some of you, it is in regards to, you know, another person, place, or thing. It's because, like, for instance, say you're at a job where, you know, it's you, like, you feel stuck and bound and obligated to, you know, making, you know, it, not making money, but, you know, it's how you live your lifestyle, but it's not a healthy environment. There's some of you, you know, you could have, for instance, applied for a new job and got it, but have not yet told your new job. Your old job. But now is the time for you to go ahead and let them know, like, maybe it's time for you to put in your 2 weeks notice if this has worked for you. Maybe it's time, you know, if you're leaving a friendship, like, hey, I'm not interested, you know, I can no longer be in this, you know, dynamic with you. I have to go, whether it's a friendship, whether it's family member, you know, if it's a relationship. And for some of you, it is because you're loving yourself more. You stepped into the energy of self-love. Or if it's another person, like you're wanting to go to, you know, a person that is more heart-centered than so earth and material-based. So take that how it resonates. But it's something that, you know, it's time for you to communicate, like, hey, I'm out, I'm leaving, that's what I feel. Let's look at this man holding a coin. Yeah, whoever this, you know, man holding a coin is, whether it's you don't have to be a man. This could be a woman. As I always say, don't get caught up in the masculine or feminine energy. But we have this victory and the yin and yang, which speaks to, you know, the balance of that masculine and feminine energy. And it's like, whoever this man holding a coin is, they were moving heavily out of ego. And now they're wanting to move forward, you know, in step into balance with that yin and yang card. Whether, like I said, if it's within yourself or with another person. You're ready to, you know, come together with, you know, like-minded people, places, and things. A you know, community. And just for confirmation, we have the Chariot behind you. So it's almost like, in a way, this masculine energy has, you know, walked out of the energy of pride and ego to balance themselves, or they will be, to go towards, you know, people, places, and things that are more emotionally fulfilling for them. Like I said, whether it's a job, person, place, whatever. what's this deceit? Tell me about deceit. Alright, so we have clarifying deceit, the happy family, which is like the Ten of Cups energy, is looked at as, you know, like a happy family environment. It doesn't have to be specifically family, but just an environment that you were in that, you know, especially coming out with deceit, it may have looked like, you know, it was the right job or the right person to have, you know, this energy with, but coupled with deceit, I mean, it wasn't what it appeared to be. And, you know, as the thinking man, it's like the masculine energy is, you know, again, this is tying to this energy here. It's like they're analyzing this situation, and with the third eye chakra coming into the awareness that, you know, it was what was blocking them from balance with the hostilities and angel of balance card. So what is this rest and rejuvenation? All right, so with rest and rejuvenation, we have caring connections and attachments. So with the rest and rejuvenation, like, there's a healing that is needed, number one. Which is what this speaks to. Or a need to, you know, end this situation, this, whatever, you know, situation this is for you with this deceit and this happy family energy. There's a need to, you know, end it, or like it's done, it's put it to rest, so that you can rejuvenate yourself. Because they're in, like, I'm getting the need of healing of the self in regards to this energy. But with the caring connections, it could be in regards to, you know, it's a healing needed to get you more in alignment with connections that are more emotionally based. And it's like, how can I put it with the attachment card? Because you see, like, she's taken off the mask. It's like the mask was on. Like, how can I put it? Like, it's almost like a realization of who you are. Because you weren't, like, you were attached to something that was like almost a fantasy, an illusion, something that looked like something it wasn't. And now with you releasing this attachment, because like I said, the deceit card could be, it is like a attachment to something that you feel stuck in, obligated to, you know, responsibilities, all of that. But it wasn't who you were, is what they're saying. Like, so, you know, you're releasing the attachment of, like, being stuck in situations that were not you, that were not balanced for you. You know, because she is, even though the mask is off, she's still bound. So maybe there is a need to like release yourself from this. The only word I can think of is facade, because that's how it'll bring in, you know, the healing for you with Healer of the Ages. Because ultimately it's healing how you connect with people. Or setting you up to connect with people that are the same as you, because this man holding a coin energy, you being in that earth, practical, you know, sometimes it can be stubborn energy, was you moving out of ego instead of moving from the heart. So you were only attracting people that were doing the same thing. Is the best way that I can put it. But it was because of, you know, ego. It could have been because of past traumas. It could have been because of like you felt like this was what you, like it's almost doing like, oh, like feeling like always doing what you were told to do instead of doing what you wanted to do. Let's look at the woman holding a coin, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. And one more. Woman holding a coin. Yeah. Jesus. So again, we have what's coming out now. I will say this, because for some of you, this is all going on within you. It has nothing to do with another person. This could all just be going on within you. But for, you know, and if I'll put it like this, if that's the case, it's because you were so, let me say this first. We have the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, the angel of balance, and the Healer of the Ages. So if this is all you, it's because, you know, the healing that is needed or the releasing that is needed is of this energy within you. Because how can I put this? Like, the best way that I can put it is like, if this is all going on within you, you're harnessing the same masculine and feminine energy within yourself. But from just my interpretation of, you know, these true pair types when they come out, I don't think that your masculine and feminine energy, yes, it needs to be in balance, but it doesn't need to be of the same element, because it causes friction. It's like, you don't put batteries, yes, they're the same battery, but you don't put them together positive to positive. There needs to be a positive and a negative to create the charge. So if this is all within you, is to help you elevate your feminine energy into like a more softer place. It has to come out of this harsh place. Now, if this is, you know, playing out within you and another person, I still have the same, you know, concept. At least that's how I feel. Like, yes, both of you guys are of the same element, but again, it still creates that friction. Like, if you're in, you know, for instance, is it man holding a coin, man holding, or woman holding a coin, that energy, like, that's a masculine energy. Like, it feels to me like, of like, I'm not gonna say it's masculine, but it's can't even find the words for it. It's causing you to attract people that seem that way, but all connection needs some type of water. Like, there needs to be some type of emotion. Both people can't be practical. Yes, it's great to have similarities, but there needs to be some difference to create, number one, like, interest. Because, I mean, yeah, it's cool, like, at least this is just how I feel about it. And, this is just my personal opinion. Like, it's okay to have someone that is just as practical as you, or just as, stable and blah, 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 blah. But it becomes, after a while, it becomes mundane in a way. Like, there's nothing to, keep it going. There's no spark. There's nothing being charged and in a way challenged, or, it's not invigorated. And, I get, like, some readers think like, oh, the king and queen of this suit and that suit is how it's supposed to be, but I don't feel that way. Because then when you get to, like, emperor and empress status, they'll say, like, oh, it's, the emperors, all the kings mixed into one, or the empress is all the queens mixed into one. So how can you say that and then say something, say something different? Like, either, so I don't feel like when it comes to these true pair situations, I believe like you're supposed to learn something because you're being met with the same energy, and then either you or them elevate to the next suit to see what that interaction is like, if that makes sense. Because, like I said, if this is playing out within another person, there's a balancing of the heart chakra that's needed almost for the both of you to learn, like, the experience of you coming. Of course, you're gonna, like they say, like attracts like, but it's for learning, in my opinion. And I truly believe that the only suit that would be suitable together is water energy. Because it doesn't create, like, how can I put it? Like, water is needed for everything. Water can, like they say, water can cut through stone. It puts out fire. It, like, just thinking of it that way, I believe, like, the only true pair that truly works is water. Because you can put water on water, and it just gives you more water. But everything needs water. You put fire on fire, it's more fire. Which could be, it's positive and negative in all the suits. But I just feel like water energy with water energy has the best capability of being the less friction, depending on, the modality. I'll say it like that, because it could be fixed, cardinal, or mutable. But I just feel like with all of the other suits, it creates resistance. So with this feminine energy over here, there's a need to, like, heal the heart chakra. Like, there's a balance needed. Like, and it's clear, like, either this person is so rooted in this, earth pentacle energy that they're needing to, add some softness to it. But they're gonna have to heal this dynamic within themselves, or within yourself, because the way that is moving now, it's draining with financial constraints, which is the Five of Pentacles energy. It's draining. There's a lack. It's mentally, physically, and almost, like, I feel like for some people it could be financially draining, especially if this is a job. But there's a need to be softer, in that feminine energy. And I know like earth is looked at as a feminine energy, but it's very hard, very hard. And I'm not saying like, you know, they say like the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, a nurturing, you know, stable, and I get all of that. But I don't think that, like, I do believe like on the other side of it, I can't think of the word, what is it, like a double negative. Like I just don't, it doesn't make sense to my mind personally to attract someone like that. If you're attracting someone like that, it's because there's a lesson that needs to be learned. And it's almost like the lesson that needs to be learned is the value of the self. And then, you know, you elevate like that, because I don't know, it seems like that would make more sense. Like there's something that needs to be learned from like two stubborn energies, like two bulls going up against each other. So let's get the guidance or advice, and then I'm leaving it alone. I hope it makes sense. Like, and I'm not biased or, you know, favoriting the water signs, but I can see, like, I mean, like I said, it's positive and negatives, but I just feel personally, like as a reader, that masculine water and masculine feminine have a higher percentage level of making it work, other than, you know, the king and queen of swords, the king and queen of pentacles, and the king and queen of wands. Because to me, like I said, like you can pour water onto water, and all you're gonna, you know, like it can blend, it can temper out better than the rest of the signs. But that's just my personal interpretation as a reader. What's the guidance or advice? Because I mean, like, think like two people coming from the heart with true intentions, you know, I almost feel like it doesn't leave a need to be what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's just like it's free flowing. That's the only way I can put it. But for the guidance or advice, we have All Tied Up, which is like the 8 of Swords, and then Community came out with the 3 of Cups. It's either time to set yourself free from, you know, a group situation, person, place, thing, friendship, whatever it is. It's time to set yourself free from, you know, emotionally, for one, especially coupled with this 8 of Swords. It's something that, you know, you may be comfortable in, but mentally it's not conducive to you. It makes you feel like you're stuck in it. And for some of you, it's like I said, like it's to, you know, get you out of whatever illusion that you're creating for yourself around how you connect with others. Like it doesn't have to be so practical. It has to come from a place of emotions, and it's either you need to step away from, let me just clarify the community card. Tell me about community. Before I say this, tell me about community. It's almost like some of you need to step away from environments where you can't be yourself, where you're not, where your light is being diminished or dim, and for, you know, and you feel like you're like stuck or obligated to this environment. And for some of you, it's so that it like you can set yourself free from the like the prison you created for yourself, so that you can see that, because normally the Eight of Swords has a blindfold over their eyes. You're not seeing that connecting with people emotionally is what helps bring out, or helps, you know, you to shine. People that move from the heart, people that, you know, are heart-centered. Because it's almost like a fear of connecting emotionally. But Spirit is going to guide you through this door. With door to Spirit and door to romance. You're going to be guided to, you know, Spirit is, I almost feel like it's going to intervene to help you, you know, work through this. You know? But yeah, damn, that was the oracle reading for today. And I'm sorry for rambling, but you guys know, like, I read what I feel, and explain it the best way I can through the pictures on the cards. So, and it's not a bad thing. We've all been there. Some of us have done that. Some of us are doing it. Some of us are not there yet. But it's all in learning. We're all teaching each other. We're all teaching each other. And I wouldn't even say teaching, is just like bringing into awareness like what you already know. To an extent, because like it's easy to lose ourselves and, you know, things that we've been told, or things we've been shown, or what we've always known. It's easy to lose yourself. It's easy. It's very easy. But once you come into that awareness, you know, like they say, once you know better, you do better. And that's all this is. This is not personal. It's a general reading. But in some aspect or another, we're all going through this. So I hope people like really get that and don't pinpoint it to just one area of your life and be like, oh, it's this. No, it may not be true for you. This may have nothing to do with you. But it's just a read on the energy. So let's get it. I hope everyone enjoyed this reading, and sorry that it went so long, but it is what it is. I told y'all, Spirit guides the readings, and it's not like you guys see the cards that come out. I try to make it short, but I like communicating. So I thank you all for, you know, I don't want to leave anything, you know, like open-ended or, you know, unexplained. I'm just not that kind of person. So I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope everyone has a good day, and I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.